At least in the near term, we could see Yes Bank coming under Yes Bank stock rather coming under considerable pressure in trade. In fact, most of the brokerages have gone ahead and cut the target price multiples for Yes Bank. And yes, of course, the key risk has now been played out in Yes Bank. But it's very important to know what has led to RBI's reluctance to enhance the tenure of Rana Kapoor's as an MD and CEO. In fact, we of course need clarity on that aspect, but one aspect could be the fact that Yes Bank did post the highest divergence amongst the peers at slightly over 6,000 odd crore. It does have Q1 stressed assets at 1.5%, but it has also been one of the fastest growing bank within the entire private banking space, and that could also mean that there is a possibility of slightly further cleanup in terms of asset quality. This could be a possibility. It will also become fairly difficult for Yes Bank now to raise capital in the very near to medium term, because it does have the lowest tier 1 ratio of slightly around 9.5% within the private sector banking peers, and that could also mean slower growth for Yes Bank. Focus of course would now be shifting to the September 25th meet by the board in order to decide the further plan of action. They do have a fairly strong, fairly decent strong second line of management there. The successor could be an internal candidate or could also be an external candidate. But having said that, Mr. Rana Kapoor has been the key man since the inception of Yes Bank, and yes, hence as a result of that, the future growth strategy, the growth outlook would be fairly important to note. The stock of course could come under considerable pressure in trade on Friday itself, and in fact brokerages like be it Citibank, be it Edelweiss, be it IDFC have gone ahead and cut the target price. I do very clearly recall it was the UBS analyst who had put a sell rating on Yes Bank, and he continued to put a sell rating on Yes Bank since past 3 years itself, and I guess that risk of asset quality has certainly possibly played out on Yes Bank. The stock could be under considerable pressure, and it also means that RBI is now going fairly tough in terms of the overall banking sector and is in a no nonsense mode, I guess, and hence banking sector could possibly brace for more changes out there in terms of a firm hand from RBI.